I was just outside. First of all, there's this 33 tan car that drove by me and rolled their window down as they drove by me. And then they were like, "Woo!" And then they rolled their window back up after they drove by me and did that right next to me with a tan 33 car. So that happened when I was walking around. But it was a lot of people. There's a lot of traffic out there because there's people like taking their kids to school and going to work and stuff. So there's a whole lot of cars out there. And there's a whole lot of big fat chemtrails out there right now. Oh my god. Nasty. But there's a lot of cars out there. And it was like every time I would cross the street, there'd be a gang stalker at the front of the traffic that would be like, "No, you go, you go." Every time I'm crossing a street, it's either that or it's just a bunch of cars driving by and they won't let me pass through, or like it's a bunch of gang stalkers driving by and I can't pass through the street until they all drive through. So it'd either be that or it'd just be a car at the front of the traffic and they'd be like, "No, you go." But like they're pulling up right as I'm pulling up and I'm just waiting for them to drive through. And they stop to let me go, and I'm like, "No, you go." And they're like, "No, you go." But there's just like a whole line of cars behind them, though. So it's like, there's all these people trying to get to the school, to get their kids to school or whatever. And it's just ridiculous. Like, they hold up traffic for everybody and cause traffic jams for everybody around. Everybody behind them, they are causing a traffic jam for. Instead of just going like I am telling them to, which they could do within half a second. They could just step on the gas and go. But they're gonna sit there and argue with me with a whole line of cars behind them. Just because I'm crossing a street. Just because I exist. They do this to harass me, but they also harass everybody behind them in the process. Isn't that kind of crazy? To cause a traffic jam for the entire street just because I'm crossing the street? You're gonna do that with your gang stalker car? Isn't that insane? Look at these chemtrails. Let's see if I can get these chemtrails. Look at those chemtrails. That's disgusting. There's more of them, but I ain't trying to show where I live, though. Look at those chemtrails, man. I think the train horn just went off. Yep. The train horn is going off. He's probably gang stalking me. This is his entrance for the day. This is the first time I'm hearing it today. And then right before I went outside, there was a loud truck outside. Like, as I'm getting dressed to go outside. Like, it's quiet outside. It's quiet. And then as I'm getting dressed to go outside, there's this loud truck pulling up outside and rumbling out there. And then, like, as I finish getting dressed, he takes off again. Like, as I start to get dressed, he pulls up and he's just sitting rumbling out in the parking lot. And then as I finish getting dressed, he takes off. But yeah, it's just crazy how they just cause traffic jams for everyone around. They set off sirens on everyone around. Isn't that insane? Like, there's probably regular cars behind the gang stalker cars. And they're just like, what's going on? Is there a party going on over here today? Why is there so many cars over here right now? This is an unusual amount of white cars in front of me. What's happening right now? Is this the white car parade in front of me? Damn, I gotta get to work. I should have left earlier. I didn't know there was a white car parade today. They don't realize that it's just because I'm crossing a street over there in front of them. Psycho.